Andrew, good to see you. I was excited to talk to you about this article I was reading, 5 retirement costs that just keep rising. Rising costs, of course, can throw a monkey wrench in anyone's well-laid plans. Preparing now can help you build and protect your nest egg. So first, according to AARP, we have healthcare expenses. Andrew, I know this is well familiar to you. This one is often rising and often our biggest variable.
No doubt about it. And, post COVID, number one rising cost, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere between 6 and 8% rising annually based off of
Wow.
where you're at in the country. And it's something that we know is just becoming a big problem, especially for our seniors that, go onto the fixed income and are preparing for certain costs and seeing just how this fluctuates. Not only do we have to worry about premiums, but you also have to worry about the things that Medicare doesn't cover.
Yeah.
Right. And everyone gets their red, white, and blue card in the mail at 65. Congratulations, you made it to Medicare. And the first page, when you open it up, it says 70% of folks are going to need long-term care. And
Right.
unfortunately, Medicare does not cover this expense.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
So Fidelity did a study actually that I read recently that showed
Mhm.
that the average single retiree needs about $165,000 prepared for medical costs throughout their
Mhm.
retirement. A
Right.
couple about 330,000. So something to be prepared for as we go through retirement.
Yeah, that's a big deal if it's not part of your plan. Good point. All
Yeah.
right, next we have home modifications for aging in place. I thought this was interesting. Again, according to AARP, 3/4 of adults age 50 plus want to stay in their current home as they age.
And it makes so much sense, right? The cost of long-term care and what that looks like and
Yeah.
how it continues to rise, having the opportunity to stay in the comfort of your home. Folks are living longer. They want the opportunity to be with their family. And, to make that happen, sometimes it's putting in the ramp to the house for the wheelchair. Sometimes it's the ability to go into the bathroom and have an easily accessible bathroom,
Mhm.
right? Whatever those changes might be that best help your family, we've got to prepare for what that remodeling budget could be and make sure that that's built into the plan.
Right. All right, number 3, this isn't going to come as a surprise to anyone of any age, car expenses.
No doubt about it. And it's not just the cars these days, it's also what we're putting in the cars, the
Oh
gas,
my
right?
goodness.
So, but
Yes.
car expenses have most certainly been on the rise. We saw, during COVID, used vehicles shot up to the highest price that they had ever been at,
Mhm.
right? And knowing that this is something that we are always are with our kind of our generation today, always looking at newer vehicles and wanting to trade in more frequently. It's something that's definitely got to be a part of the plan that we're going to have for
Mhm.
retirement.
Mhm. All right, number 4, this one I find the most interesting because a lot of retirees hope to go into retirement without a mortgage, right? But we also have to consider home insurance premiums and property taxes.
Big one, right? Especially our offices between Tampa, St. Pete, and here in the Carolinas.
Mhm.
We have just gotten crushed over these
Yeah,
last several
right.
years, right? Unfortunately, with the hurricanes that have come through, it put a lot of insurance companies in a tight spot. And now it's more important than ever to shop these and make sure you're looking at what these are going to cost and what your overall cost is when you're purchasing a property or wanting to
Mhm.
stay in a property, because they are changing dramatically between normal homeowners insurance, flood insurance, just companies leaving the states, right? It's
Yes.
really been a pain.
Right, absolutely. And then last, we have relocation costs. Prices will vary widely across the nation, but for, parents, grandparents who want to chase the grandkids or retire on the water, I, Andrew, have never paid, I think, less than $7,000 for a move. So you have to put this into your budget.
No doubt about it. And, we happen to see that quite a lot coming into Charlotte, Tampa, and St.
I
Pete with
bet.
big
Yeah.
relocation areas, right? What I would tell you is understanding the full breadth of the move, what that's going to mean for you, setting yourself up properly so that you can acclimate well into your new move, right? Those are the things that are going to make or break the move. And we want to take the pressure off you. Let's plan for it properly so we can enjoy our newfound paradise or, place to call home.
Right. For the most part, I feel like these costs are manageable. Healthcare care maybe being the biggest one to tackle. But like you said, having a plan for them now so that you're not blindsided by it later. So, Andrew, if somebody would like to talk through these expenses and how they can plan for them as part of their retirement plan, what's the best way to reach you?
Yeah, let's work through this together. Send me an email, awagner@wagnerwealth.org, or feel free to go to our website, wagnerwealth.org. You can schedule a time with our team. We'll look forward to either having you in the office or having you on Zoom.
Great. Andrew, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Aaron.